everyone, welcome to Osmanthus Yoga with Jen. Today's practice is going to be a core practice, so we're going to work on some core engagement in different positions to get our bellies all fired up and for it to feel great. We're going to start in a comfortable seat on your mat. Or actually, let's start with our knees together, sitting in a hero's pose so that our legs are equal length, so our back can be up, nice upright. Release the hands on top of the knees and just breathe here. You can allow the eyes to softly close and just begin to come into the practice. Checking in with the mind at this time, noticing any stray thoughts and letting them pass on through. Beginning to bring focus into your practice today, your body today. Beginning to notice the joints and the muscles and the bones today. Breathing into the ankles, the legs, the shoulders, the neck. One more deep breath. Inhale all the way up into the chest. And exhale out of the belly. Now allowing the eyes to softly open, we're going to do a breathing exercise with the belly. So your inhale will be normal up into the chest, and when we exhale, we're going to pull the belly button into the spine, sucking in the belly without moving the back of the body. So we're going to take an inhale, chest rises, expands, and exhale, suck in the belly, feel the belly button come into the spine, engage the abs as if you're doing a sit-up, but you're not. Hold this as you exhale. Release the belly, inhale, chest opens. And exhale, feel that tummy tuck in as you exhale. Imagine yourself sitting up a little taller, belly is engaged. Relax the shoulders. Release the belly, inhale. And exhale, pull the belly in, engage the belly. Release the tension in your face, slow exhale. Let go. Inhale, chest rises. And exhale, suck it in. Hold that there. Feel the belly strong. And then let go. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe, chest full. Exhale. As you exhale, the belly tucks in. Keep that there. Feel the strength in the belly. And then release it. Last one. Inhale, breath. And exhale. Tuck in the belly. Your back body should not move. Just feel the front suck in. Hold here as you exhale. And then exhale, release the belly, warming up the abs here. And then finding your regular breath, maybe bringing a little more awareness into the body, the belly, the torso. Last inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands down in front of you on the mat, finding your way to a tabletop position. Fingers spread, shoulders and wrists aligned with each other. Knees directly underneath the hips. We'll start with a few rounds of cat-cow to warm up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round. Again, feel that belly tuck in a little extra. Inhale, drop the belly, open chest, gaze forward, stretching out the front body. And exhale, tuck everything up, gaze to the belly button. Imagine the belly button pulling up through the spine. Last one, inhale, arch the back, open the chest. And exhale, round, pushing the hands into the ground. Inhale to center. And we'll go straight to spinal balance. On your inhale, reach the right leg up and behind you, keeping the hips square down to the ground. As in, try not to point the toes to the side, but pointing them straight down. Feel as the lower back is arched a little bit, tuck it in. Imagine the belly engaging as we did. Stay here, shoulders equally strong, gaze steady between the thumbs. Push the heel back against an imaginary wall. One more inhale. Exhale, stay here. Begin to slowly reach the left arm out in front of you, palm facing in, full spinal balance. Breathe here. If you have a tendency to hyperextend this elbow, bending further past straight, bend just a little bit to feel strength in the shoulder and the arm. Last inhale, pull the toes, the heel and fingers away from each other. And exhale, knee to elbow, crunching. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, reach far. Exhale, crunch, pull belly in. And release both hand and knee down to the mat. Drop the belly, open the chest, gaze forward, cow pose. And exhale, round. Inhale, center. And exhale, prepare for the second side. Inhale, left leg comes out behind you. First, find your foundation. Toes point straight down, heel presses behind you. Belly tucks in, shoulders spread. Feel strong here. Feel the breath steady here. One more deep breath. Tucking in the belly a little more. And coming right into a full spinal balance. Slowly inhaling the opposite arm out in front of you. Palm facing in. Breathe here. Tuck in the belly, shoulders strong, gaze steady. Inhale, finger and heel reaches away from each other. Exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, inhale, reach far, strong. Exhale, knee to elbow, tuck in. And releasing the hand and knee down. Cat-cow, drop the belly, open the chest. Cow pose, stretching the front body. Exhale, round, back up body expands. Inhale to center. And exhale, release the hips down behind you, fingertips forward, child's pose, just 2 breaths, releasing the wrists, releasing the shoulders. Breathing into those spaces. Moving the wrists and shoulders in whatever way feels good. Giving them a break for a second or 2. And then coming back to center, planting down the hands, shoulders width apart, back through all fours. From here, we're going to inhale the right leg back behind us. Exhale, right knee to nose. As you bring the knee to the nose, press strongly into the left toes to lift up into a plank. Modified plank. Release the knee down. Right leg out again. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Again, press into the bottom, but come up to plank. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, cross the body. As you cross the body, press into the bottom toe. Inhale, drop the knee. Reach the foot back behind you. Exhale again, back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, outside. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross the body. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale, release the knee down. Maybe some hip circles, clockwise or counterclockwise. Feel the breath. And then coming back to center, taking the second side. Inhale, left leg out behind you. Spinal balance, prep pose. Stay here. Find focus. Now inhale, pushing that back heel back. Exhale, left knee to nose. Right toes press down to find plank modification. Drop the knee down. Inhale, heel pushes back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Push up into the back foot. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, cross the body. One more set each time. Inhale, foot out. Exhale, left knee to nose, pressing up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, cross the body. Last one. Inhale, reach back. And release the knee down. Again, hip circles, releasing the wrists and shoulders. Listening to the breath. Listening to the body. Bring your knees closer to the center of the mat, walking them forward and pushing yourself up into standing on the knees. Take a glance behind you. Keep the shins and calves parallel to each other and toes all pointing back if you can. If your elbows are floating off the mat a lot, just imagine energizing them towards the ground. From here, standing on our knees, we're going to inhale, arms to a T, and exhale, begin to twist over to the right side. Imagine twisting the torso as far as you can, shoulders still in line with the ears. Breathe here, inhale, spine long, and exhale, twist a little further. See how far your torso can bring you. 3 more breaths, inhale. Exhale, twist a little further, feel the belly engage. Maybe tuck in the belly button. Feel the abs activate here. 1 more inhale. And exhale slowly back to center. Inhale, fingertips reach up to the sky. And exhale, arms to a T. Breathe here, inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale, twist over to the left. Feel that belly button tuck in. Feel the abs, the obliques pulling here. Long, steady breaths in and out, twisting a little further. Fingers in line with the ears, not twisting further than your shoulders are allowing. Imagine this twist from the hips to the shoulders, wringing it out. 1 more breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last inhale. And exhale slowly back to center. Ooh. Inhale, fingertips reach high. And exhale again, arms to a T. Breathe here, inhale. And now exhale, slowly side bending over to the right side. The right fingertips coming all the way down to your limit first. Find that edge. And now come back up a few inches, finding this middle place where you feel the bellies engage, where your balance is challenged. Try to keep the body in one line, maybe pushing the hips forward, chest and knees together in the same plane. Maybe the body begins to shake. Breathe here, calmly. 2 more breaths. If you begin to accidentally sink down a little further, come up. Come up and find that place where the balance is a challenge. Breathe here, 1 more. And exhale slowly back to center. Inhale, fingertips reach. And exhale, release the hands to a T. Breathe here, inhale. Straighten the spine and exhale, left hand comes down towards the ground. Find your limit where you sink all the way down. And from that limit, come up a few inches. So you find this place where the body is balancing, putting effort into this balance. You can gaze anywhere, at either thumb, wherever your neck feels comfortable. If you'd like, tuck in the belly. Feel that engagement a little more. Breathing here, steady. 2 more breaths in. And out. Last breath in. And exhale slowly back to center. Inhale, fingertips reach high. And exhale, now bring the hands by your sides. Maybe shaking out the shoulders, shaking out the wrists if you'd like. Okay, from here, the hips right in front of the knees, so try not to sink back or sit a little bit, but maybe push the hips forward. Imagine shoulders, hips, knees all in one line as if you're standing in Tadasana Mountain Pose. As you inhale here, feel the crown of the head lift high, and as you exhale, begin to lean back from the shoulders. Just coming back a little bit. Notice what activates, what muscles you feel as you lean back. We're going to stay here for 4 breaths. Notice the body. Keep the face calm. 2 more steady breaths. Find your limit. One more inhale. And exhale upright. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale, opposite movement. We're moving forward, but you won't be able to go as far because gravity. So leaning forward, maybe like half an inch or an inch, just where you feel your balance be challenged. Keep finding that challenging place. Just keep finding that limit for 3 more breaths. The body shakes. The body doesn't want to face plant. Find that place and breathe. Last inhale. See, I'm barely any place forward, but I can feel the resistance in the body. And exhale back to center. We're going back one more time. Inhale first, spine long, hips forward. Exhale, lean back. You can go a little deeper if you'd like, but only more quads and less abs. Wherever you are, we're going to take 6 breaths this time. 2. Try to keep the back straight. We're not back bending here, but just leaning back, shoulders, hips, and knees still in one line. 3 more breaths. Gaze wherever feels steady. 2. Last breath in. And exhale slowly back up to center. Nice. Inhale, fingertips reach high. And exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Again, finding all 4s. Tucking the toes, lift the hips, and find downward facing dog. Shaking out the legs, bending one knee at a time. Letting the knees get a break now. And just checking in with your body here in downward facing dog. Maybe shifting in one direction and another before you find your way to stillness. When you find stillness, spreading the fingers, pressing strongly into the hands, the palms, the knuckles. And then bringing the heels a little closer down to the ground. Neck long, gaze steady. 3 breaths in downward facing dog. 2. And 3. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg up and behind you. Wrong leg. Exhale, right knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. This is easier than spinal balance, right? Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right knee to nose. Stay here. Hug the right knee into the face. As high as you can, tuck that belly in. And now from here, bring the weight onto the left side of your body. Left heel drops down to the mat. Weight into the left hand. And maybe bring your right hand to your hips for a modified side plank. Breathe here, 3 breaths. You can float this knee up and keep it up if you can, or you can release it down in front of the ground for a little more balance, support, or any other leg variation for side plank. 1 more breath, inhale. And exhale, release the hand down. Try to keep the knee back towards the face. And exhale, release that foot in front of the hands, between the hands. Back knee comes down. Inhale, fingertips forward and up, Anjaneyasana, just briefly to reset. Inhale here. And exhale, release the hands down. Planting the hands, tuck the back toe, step the right foot back to plank. Flow through. Chaturanga or all the way down. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, meeting in downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Find steadiness. Find your steady breath. Long inhale and long exhale. If you want to take a child's pose here, listen to your body, listen to your breath. What would help you the most right now? Preparing for the second side. Inhale, left leg comes up and behind you. Exhale, left knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale. exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left knee to nose. Again, staying here, a few extra breaths. Hug the knee towards the face as far up as you can. Hug, hug, hug. Belly is strong. And now slowly releasing the right heel down to the ground, leaning into the right hand. Left hand comes to the hips, side, plank. Keep that left knee floated if you can, or any other variation, maybe the foot in front of the body, maybe the feet stacked, maybe the knee lifted. Wherever you are, slowly, one more inhale, and exhale, release the hand down. Front knee stays in front of the face, and now swing that left foot between the hands. Right knee comes down, tucking the toe. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Again, just one breath to reset. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Planting the hands, tuck the back toe, step the left foot back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower the knees down, roll their chest and face all the way down to the mat, finding your way to your belly. Nice. We'll release the hands by our sides for a moment to find our breath. Open up the heels. Notice the breath, notice the body. And coming back to a controlled, steady breath. One more deep inhale. And full exhale. From here, bring your hands back by your shoulders. We're going to slowly inhale the chest up. Float the hands off the ground. Gaze forward, cobra. 3 breaths. Inhale. Relax the toes, relax the bum. 2, 3, one more breath in, lift a little higher. And exhale, release down, one cheek down to the mat and breathe. You can release the hands back if you'd like. Heels can open if you'd like. Inhale. And exhale, bring the forehead back to center, hands underneath the shoulders. Zip up the 2 legs to make 1 leg. From here, we're going to reach our hands actually forward in front of us. Palms can either hover facing down on the ground or palms facing each other, whatever feels better for your shoulders. From here, we're again going to try to lift only the upper body. Soften the legs, soften the bum, but do keep them zipped together as 1 leg. Inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the as much of the belly as you can off the mat. Gazing forward, 3 breaths. Inhale, lift. And exhale, stay here. 2 more breaths. In. And out. Last breath, lift a little higher. And exhale, releasing down, opposite cheek down to the mat, hands by your sides. Find your breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Forehead back to center. Hands back to your shoulders. If you like that arm variation, you can stick with it, but I'm going to actually keep my hands by my shoulders for now, just to see how this feels. From here, we're going to inhale the chest up and also 1 leg up off the ground. Our right leg up off the ground and our chest. Left leg stays down on the ground. See how this feels. Ready? Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the right leg off the ground. Try to get the right foot up, up, up. Left leg is softened. 2 breaths. 1. Inhale, lift a little higher, both. And exhale, release down. You may have felt a little more tension in the lower back. Breathe into that space as you rest, as you acknowledge it. One more calming breath. And then setting up for the second side, forehead back to center. Toes together. As you inhale, lifting the chest off the mat, any arm variation you like, but do hover the hands not touching the ground. Inhale, the chest open. Exhale, the left leg up off the mat. Try to lift that left toe high. Right leg is as soft as you can. Again, 2 breaths in. And out, lift a little higher. And exhale, release down, opposite cheek down to the mat. Fully relax, arms by your sides. Maybe tap the toes down. Maybe windshield wipering the feet if that feels good. If you feel a lot of tension, residual in the lower back. Breathe deep. 1 more long inhale and resting. And exhale, bring the forehead back to center. Release the hands by the shoulders or T or out in front of you in succeeding difficulty. And this time we're going to lift the chest and both legs. On your inhale, lifting the chest off the mat, any arm variation. I guess I'll do arms forward. And on your exhale, lift both legs off the mat. Reach here, toes and heels, toes and fingers, reaching up towards the sky. 3 breaths if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release the tension in your face. It's not helping. 2. And last inhale. And exhale, falling down on the mat. Resting fully. Windshield wipering the legs. Allowing the breath to find a rhythm again. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring the hands by your shoulders, forehead down to the ground, pushing up through all 4s. And exhale to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, notice the body, especially noticing what you might feel in the lower back, in the belly. 1 more breath in. And exhale. Inhale, lifting the heels high. Exhale, bending the knees deeply, hopping or walking the feet to the hands, and then finding your way to a seat. We're going to work on boat pose with a T. Knees together, toes together, sitting upright. Pull the chest high. Inhale and exhale. Begin to lean back, heel and toes off the mat. Maybe stay here. We'll do a few sets of boat pose and different variations, so choose your variation. Opt to stay here for our first set. We'll lift the shins to parallel to the ground and palms by the shins facing each other. Keep the chest open, 5 breaths. 2, gaze steady on the big toes. 3, 4. Last breath. For the last breath, lift the toes a little higher. And exhale, release the toes, cross the ankles, hug the knees into the chest. Pull the chest forward and up. And exhale, second set. Lean back. Shins parallel, maybe the same variation as last time. Or maybe we're going to lift the toes a little higher, maybe coming towards straight. Palms by your sides. 5 breaths. Gaze at the toes. Feel the belly engaged. Try to keep the chest open. 3, 4, 5. Lift a little more and exhale, cross the ankles. Hug the knees in. Inhale, pulling the spine long. And exhale, release. Last set. Either of those 2 variations or anything else. If you want to release the hands back behind you for more balance so you can get legs higher, that's also okay. Whatever variation, third set, let's go. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose. 5 breaths. 2, 3, calm the face. Again, that tension is not being used here. 4, last breath in, lift a little higher. And exhale, slowly back down to the ground. 5, hover. 4, slower. 3, 2, and 1, releasing down to the ground. 1 hand to the belly, 1 hand to the chest. Breathe here. Begin to plant the feet down on the mat, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Rocking the knees left and right. Allowing the belly to release a little further. And then coming back to center. Feet about hips width apart, all 10 toes pointing forward, knees pointing directly up towards the ceiling. Release the hands by your sides, palms facing down towards the ground. We're going to come to a bridge pose. So whenever you're ready, inhale, feel the chest expand. Exhale, push the belly button down to the ground, down into the spine. Feel that engagement. Keep this engagement here as you inhale, lifting the hips off the ground up towards the ceiling. Bridge pose. If your knees splay open, squeeze them together so that they point directly up. Bridge pose, stay here. Maybe tuck in the shoulders for a little more lift. And if you'd like to take a clasp behind the back, you can. Finding the palms touching each other for a little, again, more strength down into the ground. 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the hips up, keep the belly tucked in. 2 and 1. Slowly releasing the shoulders open and 1 vertebrae at a time coming down to the ground. Rocking the knees right and left for a moment. We're going to do 3, maybe 3 sets. I don't know. There's some variations, so I don't know if it will be 3 sets. Back to center. Okay. Either staying with a standard bridge pose or starting to do these one-legged variations that we're going to do now. So same start, same beginning, same foundation. Inhale, keep the chest open. Exhale, push the belly down, engage the abs so that you feel strong in the core to protect the lower back. Inhale, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Engage the legs, knees pressing to straight. And then from here, pressing down into the palms, we're going to lift one right heel or left heel off the ground. Exhale, down and switch sides, opposite heel up and down. Again, one on each side, whatever side you started with. And exhale, down, second side, inhale. And exhale, stay here in your bridge pose, maybe tucking the shoulders in for a little more strength and stability. And either staying with just lifting the heels or begin to feel the weight strongly into your right side and bring the left knee up into the chest or up towards the sky. Pause here, 2 breaths. Keep lifting the hips, try to keep the belly engaged. 1 more inhale. And exhale, release the foot down. Try not to sink the hips or staying in bridge. Good. 1 breath in bridge. Keep finding your foundation, refine your foundation. And preparing for the second side. Weight stronger into your left foot. Press the hands to the ground to find balance. Left knee comes in, right knee comes up into the chest or up towards the ceiling. Pause here, lift, keep lifting. 2 breaths. 1 more inhale. And exhale, release the foot down. Still in a bridge, 1 breath. And exhale, slowly releasing down, slowly with control. As you come all the way down, find your breath, maybe rock the knees left and right. If you have a block and you want to take a restorative bridge instead, tucking that block underneath the sit bones. It'll be more of a stretch than a strengthen, but if it feels good, let your body feel good. Okay, last set. Any variation that we've done earlier with heels or knee, or just a bridge pose with no movement. Or we're going to try lifting the feet up towards the ceiling. Let's see how it goes. Starting the same. Inhale, keep the chest open. Shoulders squeeze down. Exhale, belly tucks in, belly strong. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Pause here and bridge. Check your foundation, knees pointing the same direction. Feet pressing strongly to the ground. Maybe tuck the shoulders underneath for a little more openness. From here, more weight into the right foot. Left knee comes into the chest or up towards the sky. And then maybe begin to straighten the left leg up towards the sky. Toes point. 3 breaths in.
Keep lifting, exhale. 2. Last inhale, and exhale, releasing slowly with control down to the mat. Don't fall. Inhale, breathe here. Exhale, stay. Preparing for the second side. Weight into the left foot. Right knee comes into the center. Breathe here. Maybe stay here. Maybe the two sides feel different. Maybe just straighten this left leg up, right leg up towards the ceiling. Toes point. Imagine a string tied to your toe being pulled up to the ceiling towards the sky. 2 more breaths in. Keep lifting the hips. Press into the foot. Inhale and exhale, releasing the foot with control down. Find center. Inhale, lift the hips. One last bridge breath. And exhale slowly, ever so slowly, one vertebrae at a time, down towards the mat. Good. Rocking the knees slowly right and left. Finding the breath again, calming the breath again. And then slowly bring the knees into the chest, hug the knees in. Cross the right knee over the left. And then rocking both knees over to the left side. Arms come to a T and find a deep twist here. Stretching out the lower back. If you'd like to gaze towards the right hand, turning the neck for a twist all the way from the hips up into the face. Calm the breath. Beginning to let go of any residual stress and tension you found in the practice thus far. Feeling the knees sink a little deeper. Relaxing a little more, letting go of what is not here to serve you today. One more deep breath in. And exhale, bring the knees slowly back to center. Uncross the knees and hug both knees into the chest. And then switching sides, left knee crosses over the right. And then rocking both knees over to the right side. Arms to a T and turning the gaze over at the left hand. Letting the knees sink down deeply, heavily. The lower back feels more and more released, let go. Steady breathing. Fully receiving the practice as it was, with no unnecessary expectations about how it should have gone or what you thought it would be, but acknowledging what it was, honestly, with intention. Last breath here. Exhale slowly back to center, knees to center, unravel the knees. And hugging the knees into the chest, rocking right and left. And then pausing at center. On your next inhale, hugging everything up into a ball. Forehead comes up into the knees. Stay here, inhale. And exhale, releasing the whole body down to the mat. All your limbs fully supported by the earth. Palms facing up towards the sky, ready to receive. And begin to consciously let go of the muscles in the face, starting with the eyebrows, then the eyelids, your cheeks fully relaxing as if they're melting off of the face. Tongue falls away from the top of the mouth. Neck is soft. All the rest of your body fully supported here. Breathing in Shavasana, final resting pose. Beginning to breathe a little more deeply. Bring awareness back into the mind. Beginning to move wiggle the fingers and toes. Bring more awareness back into the body. On your next inhale, feel the fingertips and toes reach away from each other for a full body stretch. Side bending over to the right, to the left. And exhale, knees coming to the chest slowly. Hugging around the shins to rock right and left. Maybe some big knee circles. And then rocking all the way to one side to find the fetal position for a moment. Acknowledging that you are fully supported here. Feeling grateful for your practice. And then slowly, with the most ease and least effort, pushing yourself up into a seat. Sitting comfortably with the spine pulled up long. Exhale, shoulders down away from the ground. Sorry, shoulders down towards the ground. Good. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fingertips reach high all the way towards the sky. And exhale, reach the fingertips forward. A little different of a closing. We're going to stretch out the back of the body just one more time. Fingertips reach as forward as you can as you release the belly down. Breathe into the space on the back of the body to release any bit of last tension you feel from our practice today. And stay here as long as you'd like, as long as this feels comfortable. Maybe close out the practice here in this pose. Or maybe slowly pushing yourself up, really slowly pushing yourself up into a seat. Mindful of the back, mindful of the torso. Inhale, fingertips reach high towards the sky if you're here. Exhale, palms toward center. Last breath together, whatever shape your body is in. Inhale. And exhale. Bowing the forehead down to the fingertips as a sign of gratitude. Taking a deep breath here to feel grateful for our bodies and all the strength we are capable of that we've cultivated today. And all the focus and calm we've practiced on in our practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Namaste. Today's practice was a little bit fast-paced and a little bit tough on the body maybe. So make sure you have lots of water and take it easy for the rest of your day. Rest up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.